Welcome to Manifest the Big Stuff, your weekly intentional manifesting tune-up, where I discuss cutting-edge tips and techniques to take better advantage of new paradigms from quantum physics to manifest your most important desires. Today's episode is all about energy transfer systems and how to use them to more intentionally manifest your desires. I'm going to help you unleash your inner Dr. Strange by teaching you how to play with your reality like a magician. I'll identify some of the almost infinite energy transfer systems that you can play with right now, ones that exist outside of you and within you. And I'll let the cat out of the bag about the single most important and most powerful energy transfer system in all of reality, and how to use it to manifest a reality more aligned with your desires than you might have thought possible. I'm Greg Kuhn, the Law of Attraction science guy, author of the life-changing Why Quantum Physicists book series, and your host. I'm super excited about this episode. Let's jump right in. Scientifically speaking, an energy transfer system refers to a specific conduit that easily conveys energy or information from one system or thing to another. Three-dimensional time-space is full of energy transfer systems, conduits or pass-throughs that confer states of being or relocate energy from one system to another. Energy or information flows through them. Today, I'm borrowing this term from science and applying it to manifesting, helping you utilize the cause and effect relationship of an energy transfer system in three-dimensional time-space to manifest and experience your version of reality differently. You'll find that life is full of energy transfer systems and that you can play with them, experiment with them to manifest a different version of reality and different experiences of it, to bend reality, just like Dr. Strange, the Marvel superhero. Dr. Strange, however, uses spells to do this. All you need is intentionality, effort, and patience to have fun while you alter your reality and your experiences of it. You're going to love how much Dr. Strange you've got in you. Sometimes energy transfer systems are outside of you. A simple one is a frying pan. A frying pan transfers heat from your stovetop to the food you're cooking. A frying pan easily allows energy from a heating element to be transferred to your food so that it gets cooked. Perhaps a more surprising energy transfer system is a penny. Do a thought experiment with me. We'll answer 5 questions and demonstrate how a penny is an energy transfer system. To begin, imagine there's a penny on the ground in front of you. You can't see whether it's heads up or tails up. Now, imagine closing your eyes. In fact, if you're not driving right now, really close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, imagine that you pick the penny up, your thumb and index finger clasping its edge. And without opening your eyes, question number 1 is the bottom of the penny heads or tails? Of course, you have no idea. Now, a second question. Can you personally make the bottom of the penny be heads or tails? And the answer is yes. You can by opening your eyes and looking at the penny. When you see the penny is heads up, you just made the bottom tails. Which leads to question number 3. Did you actually make the penny tails down? No, you didn't do that on your own. You are not the quantum field. You are not God. You were an essential part of it because that penny wouldn't have existed, tails down, in your version of reality without you. But you weren't the source of that manifestation. Question number 4. Was the quantum field the source? No. As we've already acknowledged, that version of reality wouldn't have existed without you. So we can't say the quantum field made that happen on its own. So, question 5, the last one in this thought experiment. Who or what made the penny bottom side tails? The penny itself did. The penny transferred energy or information between you and the quantum field, between one side of the penny to the other. It was the penny that easily transferred that energy or information. We'll talk a bit more about how to play with energy transfer systems outside of yourself later. But first, let's talk about the energy transfer systems that are within you. Here's an example of one. When you have it, you're grateful for it, whatever it is. Let's discuss how to play with this energy transfer system. And we need look no further than my famous penny experiment. I made an entire episode about this experiment called Create Too Much Money with Only One Penny. And I encourage you to go back and check that episode of Manifest the Big Stuff out. In this experiment, you identify an authentic version of it that is easy for you to manifest. And then you celebrate that authentic version of it as a reminder of the infinite creativity of the quantum field, of the endless simplicity with which it can manifest anything, anywhere, at any time. And as a reminder that abundance exists in potential in every moment. In my penny experiment, of course, I manifest pennies to do this. By playing with the definitions of it in that internal energy transfer system, I create authentic gratitude, which changes my material reality and my experience of it. Here's another version of an internal energy transfer system. If you don't have it, you desire it, whatever it is. Let's discuss how to play with this energy transfer system. And we need look no further than my technique called Build Your Mount Rushmore of Manifesting. I made an entire episode all about this technique called Reality is a Dance Only You Can Lead. And definitely check that episode out. To make a Mount Rushmore of manifesting, you authentically expand your version of it. For example, instead of your desire being to manifest $1 million, your desire becomes to manifest wealth. And then you decide on 4 primary ways that you wish to experience wealth. One of which will be, of course, your original $1 million. The other 3 should be adjunctively important experiences like collaboration with industry leaders, enthusiastic referrals and reviews, and creating and participating in high leverage opportunities to change people's lives. Then, by giving each of your 4 desired experiences, which form your presidential heads on your Mount Rushmore of manifesting, equal importance and effort, you increase your opportunities to manifest or have it by 400%. The single greatest energy transfer system in all of material reality, the most important, most powerful, and fortunately, most accessible energy transfer system is physical and non-physical. It's you. Reality flows through you and becomes feelings. You are the energy transfer system between reality and feelings. The flow of energy is mostly one way. Trying to reverse that flow by starting with your feelings, hoping that they will flow back through you, the energy transfer system, to your material reality, can make you feel good in the moment. But it will not actually alter your material reality. Not reliably anyway, and not with the big stuff. Because you, the energy transfer system, know that those feelings you sent back to material reality are manufactured feelings. You can't not know that because they are manufactured feelings. And you are not physically constructed to pass manufactured energy or information back to material reality. So, here's what you do instead. Here's how you most properly employ yourself as an energy transfer system. You pull a Kobayashi Maru. You rewrite the code. In the Star Trek television show and movie franchise, the Kobayashi Maru is a training simulation for cadets at Starfleet Academy. Each cadet has to choose between rescuing the crew of the Kobayashi Maru, a stranded starship, and putting their ship and crew in danger, or leaving the Kobayashi Maru behind, which will result in the deaths of its entire crew. If the cadet chooses to rescue the Kobayashi Maru, they are then attacked by an insurmountable enemy force. It's designed to be a no-win scenario, a test of a cadet's character. Nobody ever won the simulation, except a cadet named James T. Kirk, who, of course, became the captain of the USS Enterprise and one of the heroes of Star Trek. Kirk beat the simulation by sneaking into the academy prior to his turn and rewriting the code. He changed the code to make the simulation beatable. And you can do the same with energy transfer systems, especially the energy transfer system of you. With you, question number 1 should be, what does material reality mean to you? Especially but not limited to the painful parts of your reality? Does it ever define your value? Ever tell you how good you are? Does painful material reality ever tell you you're not worthy, inadequate, stupid, foolish? And question number 2, does material reality have to play that role? Is there another role it can play that might actually work better, especially when things get disappointing and displeasing? And the answer is yes. You can make material reality evidence of your current beliefs. Respond to your painful material reality as needed, of course, especially if safety is involved, yours and others. But don't employ material reality as a statement about you, your value, or your worth, only as a reflection of your current beliefs. Then, question number 3, what do your feelings mean to you? Especially, but not limited to, your painful feelings. Do they ever define your value? Ever tell you how good you are? Do painful feelings ever tell you you're worthless, dumb, lacking, weak? And question number 4, do feelings have to play that role? And once again, no, they do not. Instead, when your feelings are painful and unwanted, make them evidence of how incapable your current beliefs are of cooperating with the quantum field to manifest the reality you truly desire here. Feel your painful feelings. Process them physically and emotionally so that you can learn from them. But do not employ them as statements about you, your value, or your worth, only as a reflection of your current beliefs' inability to manifest your desired version of reality. Another powerful way to play with you as an energy transfer system is to install a circuit breaker that you trip when reality is eliciting feelings that become too painful or too strong, when feelings become overwhelming. Number 1, compartmentalize. Give yourself permission to set the portion of your material reality which is upsetting you so much to the side long enough for you to take care of yourself, get rest, and put yourself in the best position to make good decisions and do your best to address this part of your material reality. When you compartmentalize, you're not denying your reality. You will re-engage with it after you've had enough time to take care of yourself. So give yourself permission to compartmentalize. And number 2, always remedy the halts. When your feelings become painful and strong, make sure that you, number 1, eat so that you're not hungry. Number 2, physically and verbally process whatever anger is present inside you. Number 3, touch base with someone trustworthy who has been there and done that, so you're not lonely. Number 4, get some rest, get some sleep. And number 5, give yourself permission to smile or even laugh at something just for yourself, so you're not too serious. You'll be more resilient and put yourself in the best position to make good decisions and do your best to address this part of your material reality when you install a circuit breaker. And now, my quantum tip, a brief, powerful takeaway that you can employ in your life right now. As we just noted, feelings are vital evidence. Use them to amend your form for how to best manifest the version of reality you truly desire, and your hypothesis for how to best do that. But first, feel your feelings, process them emotionally and physically so that you can learn from them. You can't get everything you need from your feelings without feeling and processing them. So don't use your feelings to make any decisions, especially about important things, until you've felt them and processed them. Thank you for being here with me today. Your presence helps me solidify my commitment to make Manifest the Big Stuff as valuable as possible. One thing that always helps me with that is hearing from you. To that end, I want to give a shout out to Liz and Casey, two seniors at Louisville, Kentucky's DuPont Manual High School, with whom I had a discussion about energy transfer systems that really helped shape this episode. So please, don't be shy with me. Reach out to me via my website, whyquantumphysicists.com. Use my contact form, or leave me a voicemail by clicking the microphone inside the blue circle on the bottom right-hand corner of my website. Thank you again for your time. I look forward to another opportunity to share more of it together real soon.